Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. My name is Charleston, but you can call me Charlie the Clown, and welcome to the saddest episode of the Crafters SMP. And that's because there actually isn't going to be an episode here. You see, episode 1 was going to happen, but all of my footage has gone corrupt. So, there's nothing I can do about that apart from explain what happened and potentially show some clips from other people's videos. So, there isn't actually going to be an episode 1 for the Crafters SMP. But first of all, allow me to explain what the Crafters SMP is and why I'm even here. You see, a little while back I was just going to sit down and have some relaxing time where I would sit down, watch some videos, and eat some snacks at my computer like I always do. I get like an hour a day to do this. That's basically my hour of freedom, and when I get to stop doing work, stop creating videos, and just really sit down, watch some videos, and eat snacks. And the second I entered YouTube, the first thing I saw was this video.
Y'all got plenty of options here. You got any favorites?
Well, you looking for more exotic stuff, or just personal taste?
Well, why not talk about both?
Well, there's obviously Bliss SMP, but that's pretty overrated.
Yeah, fair. What else is there?
Well, there's Hermitcraft, but that's way too hard to get into.
Right, but I like that Hermitcraft stuff. Got anything else?
Well, lastly, there's my favorite, Crafters.
Crafters. Never heard of it. What's it about?
Just like Hermitcraft, there's amazing people, amazing buildings, and better yet, they're looking for people to join.
Really? Where can I join then?
Well, you can check out the link in the description to the Discord and post your application there. Soon, we'll see it, and maybe you'll get accepted into the server.
Sweet, I think I'll take that.
Great, I'll see you there.
Now, for the past couple of days before this, I had actually been trying to make a Minecraft series. I had been extremely bored, and I had just gotten back onto the game for the first time in almost a year. And I was really excited when I saw this, because I was like, this is finally my chance to make good content. I had already failed twice at making a hardcore series because I really suck at surviving skeletons, which you'll see in some of my videos in the SMP later, I guess, because I'm still not that good at skeletons. But the second I saw this, I was like, this is a great chance. I'm gonna take this, and I went into the link of the description of the video, and I went to the Discord, and I submitted my application, which took me like an hour, because it took me forever and ever to get the replay mod working. It was really annoying, but eventually I did get it working, and I recorded and edited the video. I spent lots of time working on it, and then spent like 2 seconds making a thumbnail, because I suck at thumbnails. And I uploaded it to my YouTube and posted it on the application channel on their Discord. And about an hour later, the previous owner, Oof, came and he said, hey, this is really cool, I'm gonna ask my co-owner about this. So Flowers came in, who both of them you will see in the series, just they've changed up their ownership rules. Flower now owns it. And Flowers was like, yeah, this is cool, you're in. And they had a small problem with the video's resolution, and that's because I made a mistake in editing, and yeah, just a small thing. And then I was in, and I was actually pretty excited. And about a week later, this happened.
Alright, just making sure. Everyone is recording, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
No, it's not.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, welcome to the first season of Crafters SMP. That's really all I've got for this speech.
Woo!
Let's go! Yeah!
Oh god, I couldn't work out how to get my recording software to work. I was just gonna use Game Bar because I'm on this tiny little laptop, but then a second later I had to download OBS because I couldn't work out how to get Game Bar working.
It's a clown. Hiding behind a tree. Totally not creepy at all.
I'm not hiding behind a tree on purpose. I'm busy downloading OBS because my recording is just not working. which turned out to be a big mistake because on this tiny laptop, which isn't my gaming PC, I'm not at my home right now, so I couldn't use my regular computer to record all my footage. So I'm on this tiny little laptop, and I downloaded OBS to record my videos, and that was a big mistake because this laptop has trouble running OBS. So about 9 hours later, maybe 10, I came back and looked at the footage, and it had all gone corrupt. All of my footage that I had spent a lot of time getting and building, it's all gone. And that's when I had to be like, oh great. So this means there isn't going to be an episode 1. Which is why I'm here explaining what happened. And I'm actually now going to tell you what happened during episode 1. Now, I don't have the footage of it, but I can roughly tell you the story. This has turned into more of a podcast than an actual video. But it started off, we did the thing. This was at 4 a.m. for me, so I woke up at 4 a.m. The server started, Flowers made her tiny announcement. We all ran away and doing stuff, and then Oof took that recording of me. And I just got that from his episode 1. Make sure to check out everyone's channels, they're all awesome. And everyone's got, a lot of people have got episode 1 apart from me. And go check them all out. But I actually spent, after I got the recording working and started recording, I spent like 40 minutes wandering around trying to figure out where the lake that I had claimed was. I'll put up an image on screen right now of the claimed areas map that we had made, and I spent ages looking for this tiny little lake, and I just couldn't find it. And 40 minutes later, I'm finally there, and I'm talking with the Hobros, who were just a small group that had been formed over the unitement of hoes. And I do believe this started because Brew, for some reason, had the ability to put on items on her head, and I don't know why this was happening, but started off, Brew had a lilac on her head, and then I come by later, and Brew has a hoe on her head, and it's apparently there's this whole thing called the Ho Bros, and now that's a huge part of the server, and I'm part of it, and I don't really remember or understand how any of this happened, but it did, and you can go check out others' videos for more context on that, which is how me and the Hobos began. And so I went out and I started, after I finally found my lake, I started collecting gravel and sand and white dye, made a bunch of white concrete, and I collected a bunch of wood and started making what is now my massive coconut. And it started off pretty bad, and I eventually got it all done, and now the roof is done after episode 2, but I had completed a bit of the roof, and I had completed some of the coconut, and I had started getting things moving, and still, this is all on video, but it's all been deleted because I had to, because it went corrupt, which is still really unfortunate, but I had made my coconut, and now we're up to the point where a bunch of people had started to notice that Joe might be hacking. He was collecting many achievements extremely fast, and like Brew and I were just talking about it, and Star was too. Star was in there but for a little while, and then he had to go to bed. Brew is very persistent at not sleeping, and we were just up talking about stuff, and while I was lost in the woods, because I spent most of episode 1 lost in the woods, and Joe was just getting achievement after achievement, and it was just kind of weird, because it was the first couple minutes of the server when he immediately got diamonds, and we had thought either he was just extremely pro at the game, or he was cheating. Those were 2 options, and I was like, he's got to be cheating or something. I mean, there's no way he's that amazing at the game, because within the first couple of hours of the server, he had already opened up the end portal and gotten like every achievement for the Nether. He had visited every biome, and turns out quite a few people did actually see him flying around the server doing hacking stuff, which is kind of upsetting. He had opened up the end portal. We had been instructed not to go into it until the 15th, I think, and this all started on the 12th, I believe. It's been almost 10 days now since the server has been opened, and everything is doing pretty okay. But then, randomly, the server got set back 14 hours. Brew and I were playing Bed Wars just after this had been announced, and that might be made into a video, I don't even know. It'll be replay mod footage anyway, but it had been announced that a mistake had happened while adding plugins to the server, and it had been set back 14 hours, which was kind of upsetting. And so we had to all work together to get it back up to where we had it before. And for me, it honestly wasn't that bad, because by this point we had been to the end, and I had lost my diamond pickaxe to the void. The same diamond pickaxe, which I still own to this day, Big Miney Thing. You can go check out Big Miney Thing in episode 2. Somehow that pickaxe has managed to survive every single encounter with getting hucked into the void or whatever. I almost lost Big Miney Thing to the void. I died in the Enderman farm, and all of my stuff went overboard, and except for Big Miney Thing. It wasn't even... I died to lava, actually, not the Enderman farm. And everything went in, all of my diamond gear. I had my diamond chestplate, a diamond shovel, and... No, wait, diamond chestplate, diamond sword, diamond axe, all enchanted with mending and all these good enchantments. And they all fell into some lava. And Big Miney Thing was the only thing that hadn't fallen in. So somehow this stupid pickaxe has managed to survive this far. And let's really hope it survives to the end of the series, honestly, because holy god, it's insane what's happened with Big Miney Thing. Anyway, so the server had been set back 14 hours, Big Miney Thing was back, and we just kind of rebuilt back up, and it was really good for me, because I got to keep Big Miney Thing, and over the time, that's when I started recording episode 2. I had just finished recording some more stuff for episode 1 with Game Bar, but I'm not gonna show that footage because I've deleted it. It's all boring anyway. None of it's actually me progressing. It's just more of me getting lost in the world because I have no idea where I am. And so that all happened, and that actually is pretty much it for episode 1, really. It wasn't a lot that had happened. I just built a coconut, I got some diamonds, I got a couple diamonds, and did some mining, and died a lot. I died a lot in episode 1, because I really suck at the game. And then there was this short video that I uploaded that was the one thing that really was interesting that happened during episode 1, which was the end. Brew and I went to the end so that I could get some elytra. And all of episode 1 went over the course of like a couple days. It's been almost 10 days now. I think it happened over the course of 3 or 4 days, right? And so we had all pretty much gotten elytra at that point. Of course, Joe got it first because he was hacking and, cheating it all. But he's been kicked out of the server, so we don't have to worry about him. Which is kind of unfortunate because there are some videos of just funny things because Joe was just acting like the main character and we were all like, whoa, he's so good at the game. But it sucks, so good luck to Joe wherever you are in the future, and stop hacking Minecraft, thank you. And yeah, that was it for episode 1, really. You can go watch episode 2 on my channel, and you can go watch episode 1 on everybody else's channel. We have an official Discord, the link will be in the description, and honestly, I really can't wait to see how far this server goes. I'm recording episode 3 now, and it's just going great. Everything is going to be absolutely amazing, I promise. If you want context to any of the stuff or see whatever else happens, like I said, go check out the other people's channels. Links are in the description. The Discord is in the description too. Those also have everybody in all the channels. That's our public Discord that you can go to and check out our stuff. And thank you very much. And that will be it for this brief explanation, kind of brief, this explanation of what happened during episode 1 and why I unfortunately can't show it to you. So have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Meet you back at episode 2, guys.